Oh, excuse me. Great way to start this. Hey everybody, D here from Daily Gaming, and today I'm going to be doing something a little unusual for me. I'm going to be playing a new game. This is Nioh 2, and this just released, and it just came out March 13th. Well, Friday the 13th. Uh, let's turn that saturation up well, not too much, yeah. I don't know what that does. Sure, but yeah, we'll be playing Nioh 2. Now, before I get too far into this, I'm going to say right off the bat that, from what I understand, Neo 2 isn't really an upgrade from Neo 1. It's pretty, from what I understand, it has a lot of the same mechanics. Uh, some people have even said that Neo 2, from the alpha, from what they played in the alpha and stuff, in the beta, is almost like a big expansion, and that's pretty much it. Uh, Yeah, action mode. So if you didn't really care for the Neo 1, you're probably not going to care too much for Neo 2. I know that now, like I said, I've been trying to stay relatively ignorant of the game. The only thing I really know about is um, I read some impressions during on the alpha and beta, and then they added in some kind of demon mode. Uh, I don't know if that replaces the living weapon or not. I have no idea. And they've added in a couple of new weapons. Those are the only real changes I know about. Um, but let's see. Yes, can finish and continue. Okay. So that's all I really know about the game is that there's some demon mode. I don't know if it replaces the living weapon from the first one or not, and that they added in a couple weapons. That's all I really know. Oh, and like I said, some of the reviews and comments about the first from the alpha and beta, yeah, just how pretty much it's more like an expansion than anything else. Like playing Dark Souls and then Dark Souls 2, there were similar games in different environments, and nope, 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 don't go to the back to the movie. they were uh, they were and they weren't the same. I mean, it's getting Dark Souls 2 what was in like Dark Souls 3. They were the same game, but they were vastly different at the same time. So it didn't really feel like an expansion. Whereas this, some people said, feels like an expansion with just some game improvements, and that's kind of it. So. Like I said, if you didn't really care for Neo 1, you're not going to enjoy this. But if you're like me and you loved Neo 1, or the first Neo, then you're probably going to like this one too. And the improvements are just going to make the game even more fun. But with that, let's go ahead and get started. There's the Kadama! The doofy little faces. Yeah, I can't continue, so new game. Forgot to turn on subtitles.
Once upon a time,
Oh, doesn't matter.
a giant man with horns appeared in a distant village. The villagers welcomed him with joy, believing he brought blessings from the spirit world. However, as time went by, they began to fear him. Tormented by the villagers, he began to attack them. Until he came to be dubbed a demon. One of the village youths decided to make a stand. He gathered a multitude of golden stones, forging them into a blade that gleamed with an otherworldly light. With this mysterious blade, the invincible demon was cut down at last. The young champion who slayed the fiend entrusted the blade.
Oh. That's a hell of a start. This isn't like much of a stabbing kind of spear, but okay. Oh, I see it now. Oh.
Live on, my child. Be strong.
Ah, you have got big, have you not?
I just can't wait to see how our child turns out. All I know is that there will be no limit to their potential.
Oh, we create a character. And that's a very confusing opening. Huh. Alright, so we can do
If it's
male.
a girl, I'm sure she will be beautiful, just like you.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, that's cool. There's commentary. Nothing for the guy. Let's go with the girl. Stance. Just determines how far apart your legs are and your arms. That's weird. Okay. Let's look at some of the presets. See what kind of variety we have. Because it doesn't look like you can change the face that much. Yeah, it kind of looks like you can only really change the skin color, makeup. Yeah, she fits in really well with feudal Japan. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. I like the hair. Oh, Lord. That's cool. Whoa. That is creepy. Alright, so it doesn't seem like the actual face itself can be changed that much, but you can get some varying looks with just the colors and styles. Face skin type. Can I don't really. There's not much of a difference. Kind of like some blemishes, like some blush. The lips, yeah, the lip color changes. I like that one. Not much of a difference, but. Oh, so you can go into more specific with the face shape and stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna get into all that though. Aging, eyebrows, eyes. Okay, wow, yeah. So you can do much. They with the presets, it didn't really seem. I didn't really see that much of a difference between from face to face, but I guess there was. Yeah, matching eyes. Left iris, right. Oh, so because they're matching, you can only change one because that changes both of them. Okay. I don't see any color differences. Oh, there it goes. You got to actually select it. Yeah, that's it. It doesn't really matter because you're not really going to be able to see their face.
All I want is for our child to grow up without knowing trouble or strife.
What? I pray that they will be a hero on the battlefield.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I kind of like the freckled look. Whoa. You're getting some weird stuff. Big flower. That one's on the forehead. I kind of like that freckled. Yeah. So is it... Okay, you can just pick another one if you want. Let's add in a scar. Okay, so you can't use the left stick. You have to use the right stick to move it, or the D-pad to move it. Yeah, let's not make it too cliche. Well, I actually want to be able to see it. Yeah, I like that. Width. Oh, we can make it like drastically angled. And then you can rotate it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Actually... Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit better. Man, you got 3. Wow, okay. Alright, accessories. Not a wide selection, but that's pretty cool. Wonder if you can like get more as you go. Alright, hair. Wait a minute. Preset or hairstyle? Base hair. Oop. Wrong button. Wait, what's the difference between... Oh! So you have the base hair, then you have the bangs, and then you have the rear. Oh, that's cool. That's why there's presets. Yeah, well, I can't zoom out anymore. Whoa, that is intense. That's actually kind of cool looking. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the long hair. Now, like, I actually had somebody tell me I was sexist, but I just always like women with long hair. I think it's nice looking. And I've actually had somebody tell me I was sexist because of that. I wish it didn't make sense to me, but whatever. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh. I like that. Tips 1, tips 2, 3, 4. An accessory color. Oh, okay. Alright, so I'll come back to that. So this is at max length right now. Can shorten it. Curliness. Oh, make it like wavy. Yeah, I like the straight look. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's cool. So you can go through and individually curl each section and stuff and change and adjust its length. That looks weird short with everything else being long. That's too short. Looks goofy. Oop. Whoa, there's even more. Combined adjustment. Curl area. Yeah, wow. You can even go in about the length. No? That's crazy. Let's shorten those up a little. Yeah, it looks more natural. Alright, so the color. So the base hair color. Man. I don't see it. Oh. So you gotta go through, find a color you like off of it. And then you gotta change it. Nah. Alright, so you make it more black using L1. Make it more bright using R, or more white using R1. So I think I'm going to go back to black and then mess around with this. So what will actually... Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Here, let's make it a little bit darker. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's pretty cool. I like tips color. Let's see. Is it just that one strand? That's a little weird. Oops, I didn't actually want to do that. Edit, let's see. Yeah, I kind of like that. It's goofy looking. But like I said, unless they added in the option to have your helmet off, which I can't remember if that was in the first. That might even have been in the first one. I can't remember. Yeah, I like that. Why not? So now that's something else I wonder. No, yeah, you can't do any of the other ones. Alright, so now let's change the accessory color. Yeah, that works. Matches her little highlight there at the front. Facial hair. Yeah, you can actually give her a beard. That's awesome. What kind of beard? Oh, they don't even have much options for a beard. Oh, that sucks. Makeup? I am not going to mess with makeup. Wait, body? Are you serious? Holy shit. Your big ass head. I think it was at 0. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the chest like that. It amuses me. It cracks me up. Body part: front, back, left arm, left leg, right leg, front. All right, so let's see. Oh hell! All right, hold on. It's gonna be on the back. Actually, need to go to the back. Bring way I can. Oh, these are very similar to the other ones. Does it change if I... No, it doesn't. Alright, well... With rotation, yeah, shine. They all the... Yep, you can just pick multiple ones. Alright. Voice. That sounds a lot like Link. Yeah, I'll stick with one. The rest of them sound weird. Oop. I forgot what it sounds. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Wait, yokai form. Yokai shift brute. Yokai shift feral. Yokai shift phantom. Whoa.
I wonder, what kind of child do you think we'll be blessed with?
Well, there is no need to be anxious. I know they will make us proud.
So is that the demon form, and is that what she's gonna look like? Oh wow, you can change. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh, this is cool. Maintaining human hair form. I kind of like the how in the human form it's all like tied up and everything, and then like this it's all waving around and like stressed out or whatever. Yeah, I like that. I'm not gonna mess with all that. Feral. So is it? Yeah, the coloring is just slightly different from the way it looks. Kind of like the antler look. That actually looks kind of cool with the antlers. And the Phantom Yokai Shift. Whoa. That's a huge drastic change. Except I ain't got no arms. Oh, they took my arms. Do I got legs? I still got legs. Oh, I have hands. What? I don't know, that seems kind of fitting with the mask. The mask is cool looking too. Yeah, let's go with that one. Alright. I'm done, I thought. Yeah, it just selects it. Oh, the touchpad. Change the background, change the outfit. Light armor. Medium armor. Heavy armor. Then unequipped. The heavy armor looks much lighter. So I'm wondering if that's like just the starting basic heavy armor. Because in Nioh, in the first Nioh, yeah, when you wore heavy armor, you looked heavy. Like you looked cumbersome. Upload your character creation settings, generate character creation code. Others can download it. Input code so you can download others, change background, save and load settings. Yeah, sure. No. I can't change its name or anything? Yeah, no, I can't. So I guess... Am I done? Oh, there was a main menu I didn't even know about. Or I didn't remember. But did I start off at base and just slowly work my way through without realizing it? Alright, yeah. Finish and proceed.
Grow up to be strong, won't you?
So the character creation was far more in depth than I thought it was going to be. It still wasn't the most amazing thing. I mean, it's somewhat standard now. I wish they had like more like options for hair, beard, and stuff like that. But I mean, it was pretty cool. It's pretty looking. The objective is shown on the compass upper right of the screen, which that looks the exact same. It's just a dot glowing on the very edge of it. The health bar and everything up there has changed. Now 3 bars. I'm assuming the top one's health, the middle one's key. And I'm not sure what the bottom one is. Maybe the demon thing? But we have our healing items up for that. Yep, we still have left and right on the D-pad switches your shortcut. Up and down switches one set, up switches the other set. I'm not sure which set's which yet. And of course R1 switches your stances, or the face buttons switch your stances. X to sprint. Peer into the water. You wish to return to character creation. No. That's a cool little thing. Peer in the water and look at yourself. I like the music. Just wish I knew what was going on. Like, this also has a was it was it the original Dark Souls, where when you started off in your character creation, and then you went through like a tree area with a bunch of tutorials. That's how this feels. The objective is shown on the compass. There's one of those dots. Oh, what your weapon choice? The sword, the spear, the axe, the tonfa. So the tonfa was in the first Nioh, but that was added in with the DLC with one of them. I can't remember which. The Odachi. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm going with Odachi. That's my absolute favorite weapon. So I'm picking the Odachi. Quick attack square. Strong attack triangle. Oh yeah. The Odachi is my absolute favorite. And so we still need to pick another one. The dual swords. And this is what I'm curious about. The Switchglaive. That looks cool. The Kusarigama. I'm never going to say it right. I think that was the other one that was added in. Oh, the Odachi was also added. No, the Kusarigama was originally in there. The Switchglaive, this is new to the game. And then, yeah, hatchets. These are new. I think they're like throwing weapons? Not sure. But yeah, I want to try the Switchglaive, which is also nice because typically I like using the Odachi and then and coupling it with magic. So unless something's drastically changed in the game, I'm going to do the same thing. So having a weapon that actually scales with magic would be nice. Switch melee weapon. Okay, so down switches your melee weapon. Oh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's cool. It's got like a shorthand mode. What about... Oh, when it's in heavy mode, it's an axe thing. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, see, it looks like when she's coming out, when she's picking up the weapon, she's getting ready for another attack, but I couldn't get the timing for another heavy. So let's try. It's heavy. No? Yeah, she just jams it in the ground for that one attack. That's it. That's pretty cool, though. Alright, so when you're in mid-stance, it's like a spear, or like a, I can't remember what it's called. It's the spear that has, like, the axe head. It has an I can't remember what it's called. But it handles kind of like that. And then when it's in low stance mode, it's kind of like a sword. Very much like Bloodborne. And the Saw Cleaver. And then, of course, if you don't know about the Odachi, yeah, it's not going to transform like that. Drains massive stamina, but it hits hard. Alright, so I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be fun. Alright, proceed to Guardians. Oh, there is still Guardian Spirits. So the Switchglaive bonus is Magic +1 and Odachi is Strength +1. So, here, hold on. Let's exit out because it looks like... I can look around a little bit. Looks like there's something up above, too. At least there's these shrines. Oop, that's blocked off. So I wonder if maybe interacting with that thing is going to advance it, so I need to go up. Yeah, because it doesn't seem like I can actually interact with anything down here. Oop, come on. Yeah, it's all blocked off. Alright, so let's, Guardian Spirit selection. Whoa, you're new. Wait, are you? Oh, you just look new. Yeah, the original 3... In Nioh, the original 3, it was a bird, a wolf, or dog. I always thought it was a wolf, and then the shark. And then... Now, the bird looks very different. You know, its coloring's different. And the first one, this one looks like a wild eagle or hawk. The first one looked like a phoenix, but it was green colored. The wolf doesn't seem... Harbor the Fierce Wolf. The wolf doesn't seem to have changed too much, but it looks like he has antlers or body armor. I think he did in the first one. Not the antlers, but he had the... Harbor the Dark Phantasm. Magic +1. So this is Strength +1. That's Magic +1. And then Heart +1. I'm tempted to go with the Magic +1. Now I think I'm going to start with Strength. Because if it's anything like in the first game, which I'm assuming it is, I'll be able to unlock all of them later on. So it might take me a while before I can get to that one and mess around with it, the magic one. But I think for now, I'll just stick with Strength. Whoa. Guardian Spirit skill, which is... I transformed. Circle and triangle while in the yokai shift. Got a big ass hammer. Or not hammer. Oh, that's cool. I threw it out. End the yokai shift with R1 and circle. Oh, you can actually end it on your own. That's cool. So let's see about just regular attacks. That's cool. It has like a little sonic wave. I don't know if it actually did anything, but it was there. Doesn't seem like I can actually combo my heavy attack. So I'm guessing that was like a God mode moment, because I was doing a lot of attacks and it wasn't really draining. Now I know getting hit in the first one, getting hit really drained it. It could be the same in this one. I don't know. Change Guardian Spirit. No, I'm good. Change weapons. I'm good. View basic controls. View yokai shift. No, leave this place. Toyotomi Hideyoshi, the man who achieved no small triumph in bringing unity to this nation, was born in a poor village in a time of civil strife, but was blessed with a shrewd mind and the courage needed to overcome adversity. I don't know how to say that. It was like French or something, but it was the history of Japan.
Help! Help! Help me! Please! Please! Is anyone in there? Is anyone there? Help! Please, I'm begging you! You have to help me! I know you're in there, please! Help me, you can't leave me here! Open the door! Open the door!
Whoa! Was that there a minute ago? That little thing was horrifying looking, though. It's fucked up eyes and everything. Ugh. Alright, so the weapon that the one guy created with the Amrita in the story, that was entrusted down throughout, I guess, I'm assuming throughout the generations, and now I have at least a fraction of it. Because what they had was some big-ass wicked tree sword thing, and all I have is like a little dagger, so it's either altered or it was exaggerated over time or something, and there was always a dagger. I don't know, but I have it, and I'm guessing what we saw at the very beginning was like a flashback. Yeah, it had the opening is very awkward so far. You acquired a Divine Branch Fragment. If you use one during a mission, you can quit the mission and return to the map. However, you will lose all the Amrita currently in your possession. So yeah, oh wow. That's cool. Oh, that's so cool looking. The map goes from hand-drawn to 3D. That is really cool. Of course, so far it's a small map, but the the map will expand, I'm assuming. But we have the main mission, recommended level 2, rewards, longbow, sacred arrow, high quality, and then red spider lily. Crafting materials, I'm assuming. Oh, Kodama are back, 0 out of 7. Starting point. Is this Awakening? Hut, Shrine, Dojo, Tori Gate. Play in different online modes. Participate in tutorial and training missions. Shrine. Hut. Here you can change your appearance, manage your equipment sets, or view illustrations. Oh, that's cool. It loads instantly. Remodel the hut? Visitation, Makami. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hanging scrolls, tea utensils, move to another hut. Guardian Spirit illustrations. Makami. These Wolf Guardian Spirits, also known as Oguchi no Makami, and I'm going to butcher all these Japanese words just so you know, are said to be the servants of the mountain gods. Mountain wolves were seen as the embodiment of the fear and awe men felt towards the mountains, the domain of the gods that they were unable to claim for themselves. However, they were also worshipped as protective spirits, for they hunted the vermin that would harm crops and were also believed to ward off fires. As servants of the gods of volcanoes, it was only fitting that they had the ability to manipulate fire and protect against it. That's the only one I got right now. The Tale of Nioh. Oh. Wait, is it Nioh 2 or Nioh... or the first one? As war ravages the land, yokai are running rampant. The protagonist, who has inherited both human and yokai blood, as well as possessing an immortal soul, makes a stand against the rampaging yokai. Joining forces with various allies and guardian spirits, she is about to embark on a journey through turbulent times. Oh, that's cool. Now, see, in a lot of games nowadays that are starting to pull the Dark Souls mechanic or the rogue light mechanic, where you die and respawn at checkpoints, a lot of them don't really explain how it works. They actually did do it in Nioh. I heard a lot of people complain about how they didn't, and they did. It was like in the lore, though. They didn't really cover it in the actual story of the game. He wasn't immortal. It was because of the Amrita and his guardian spirits and stuff like that, I believe. I can't remember now. But they resurrected him every time he died. And your enemies actually didn't. Like, mechanically for the game, the same enemies would respawn in the same spots, but like, in the actual lore, they didn't. It was just that the land was being rampaged by demons, so each time you died, when you came back, more demons had roamed into the area. But mechanically, that's a bit hard to do, as opposed to having the same ones respawn in the same spots. So that was just what they did. Reoccurring nightmare. Jenna voice. Oh, so that was just a straight nightmare. It wasn't even a flashback or anything. It was just a straight nightmare. A gentle voice tells a tale of a youth who was once slayed demons in ancient times. But as the protagonist listens to her mother's story, her words turn to a terrible scream. A mysterious man with a staff has struck her down, giving her time only to entrust her daughter with a glowing dagger. Night after night, the protagonist relives this horrific scene in her dreams. So I wonder if it actually changes if you choose male or female. Because they use protagonists, and it seems they tried to avoid using her. It doesn't really matter. It'd be a neat little detail if it did actually change. The protagonist wakes to a frantic banging on her door and hears the desperate voice of a villager begging her for help. Gripping, well, this one, yeah, they don't shy away from using her. Gripping her dagger, she goes to investigate. No sooner does she open the door than a yokai comes charging towards her. The protagonist slays it in a flash, and after watching the panicked villager run away, turns to see that a mysterious letter has appeared in her room. Okay, so it wasn't there before, and that's all there is for now. And it doesn't have a summary of the first Nioh, which is what I thought it was going to be. Alright, so you have the storehouse, which is store, retrieve items, manage equipment sets, save or change your current equipment, and ready to jutsu setup. That's nice. I don't think they had that in the first one. I don't think they had, like, sets. Dojo, let's check out the Torii Gate. Expeditions. Cooperate with another player to complete a mission. And then random encounters. I'm guessing that's just matchmaking. Alright. Then the dojo. Basic actions in the training ground, going through controls and stuff, I assume. I'm not going to mess with that. I might do it later on, because in the first one you actually earned some stuff, and I think to do some of the more advanced things you had to do them. So I might do that later on, but I don't think I'll actually record it unless it's something wild or extreme. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the first mission. The Village of the Cursed Blossoms.